Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda, and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. And for today's video, I have 3 Dollar Tree Farmhouse DIYs for you all today. So let's go ahead and get started. For this DIY, I have this little bunny bag from the Dollar Tree, some picks from Dollar Tree, and then I have this can that I went ahead and just painted with some plaster paint. I'm going to be using some matte Mod Podge, and I have that little lace bow that I just tore off of another DIY from probably last year or the year before last. So I'm going to start off by, I went ahead and cut the bag into 2 pieces, front and back. And then I am going to go ahead and start adding my Mod Podge to my can. Once I have my Mod Podge applied to the can, I am going to go ahead and just start with the back of the can first. So I'm going to use the back of the bag first. I'm going to add that piece first, and that way I will be able to overlap if I need to. So it actually just fit perfectly around this can. So I actually wanted to use a larger can, but this was actually a perfect size can for this DIY. And so I went ahead and also put some Mod Podge inside of the can and went ahead and wrapped, overlaid the fabric inside of the can. And then once I had that complete, I am going to go ahead and start to apply my Mod Podge to the front of my can. And then I am going to take my rabbit ear, I'm going to take my fabric. Before I go ahead and add it to the can, I'm going to go ahead and reattach the rabbit ears because they did come off when I was cutting them apart. So I'm going to go ahead and hot glue those back on first. And then after I did that, I'm going to go ahead and start to apply my bunny face to the front of my can. I'll go ahead and take those bunny ears and use those to cover where the fabric is meeting so that those seams will be covered. And then I'm going to use some hot glue to glue the ears down. And I'm going to go ahead and add my little bow and my greenery. And that is going to be it for this DIY. It is so cute. I love it. We are moving right along to our next DIY. So I have this picture frame from Dollar Tree. I have some of the Waverly Antique Wax. I have these little transfers from, I want to say they're from Prima. I've had them for over 3 years. And then I also have some of the black rub and buff. And I also use some of the antique gold rub and buff also. So I started off by taking the chalkboard out of the picture frame, and I went ahead and painted it white. And then here I am starting to apply my black rub and buff to my frame. And then after I did that, I decided I didn't like it. And so I added some of the antique wax to the frame and some of the gold ribbon buff to the frame. And then I still did not like it. So I went ahead and just gave up on that and just set it aside. And then after I finished that, I went ahead and started to add my transfer to the chalkboard. And after that was complete, I the next day I decided I didn't like it, so I went ahead and just painted it black with some black paint, and I like that a lot more than with the gold. So you'll see me here. I'm not sure if I have that on camera. I don't think I have that on camera. So here I'm going to go ahead and start to add my transfer. And like I said, I believe in a couple videos back, I'm not sure if it's because these are old or if it's because they were just kind of sitting around for the past 3 years. I had the hardest time trying to get the transfers to transfer, and you can see here that it was pulling off of the paper. And so that next morning when I woke up before I went to work, I decided I still wanted to use that transfer. So I added some of the matte Mod Podge to it, and I just attached it with the matte Mod Podge with the cover still on top of the rabbit. And I went ahead and I think I gave it a total of like 3 coats. And this is what it looked like when I came home from work. And I just left the little blemishes. I thought they were the little imperfections on the picture because I kind of felt like it was okay with what I was going for. And that is it for this DIY. I love the way that it turned out. So you have to let me know what you think. We are moving right along to our last and final DIY for today. So I have this another picture frame from Dollar Tree, and I have some scrapbook paper that I went ahead and cut out. I have another section from that transfer packet that I had, and then I have a piece of burlap and a Dollar Tree rabbit. So here I am attempting to use those transfers again, and it actually did not work out. So I decided that I was not going to use that. And then after I decided not to use the transfer because it wasn't working, I went ahead and placed the bunny rabbit scrapbook paper to the frame. And then I took the little bunny rabbit and I hot glued it to the side of the frame. And then I also hot glued one of the little clothes hangers to be able on top of the glass, just so I could hang if I wanted to hang a picture or a recipe or anything that I want to hang, I could do that. And so after I did all of that, the next day I decided that I did not like it. And so then I ended up going back into my stash and to try and figure out what I wanted to do with it. And I ended up finding a larger bunny. And then I added I did the transfers again on the bunny, just on the back side of it. And then I went ahead and hot glued that to the glass on. So here it is here. So I went ahead and painted it pink first, the ballet slipper pink. And I distressed it with some sandpaper. And then here I am going to go ahead and start to attempt to add these flowers. These worked out a little bit better. They weren't perfect, but this is most of my Easter spring decor is more farmhouse rustic anyway, so I'm okay with the imperfections. And so once I had that complete, I went ahead and hot glued it to the glass, and that is going to be it for this DIY. I would like to thank you all for spending part of your Sunday with me. If you like what I am doing, please like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.